Hello guys, and welcome back to today's video. Today's video I am bringing you a YouTube Q&A. I've gotten a few questions that I wanted to talk and share with you guys about. If you guys are interested to learn a little about me and my YouTube channel, then go ahead and keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. And definitely, if you guys are interested, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. What that does is just allows you to be informed when I upload my next video, so that way you guys won't miss a future upload. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead and check that out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So I already filmed this video, the entire video, and I realized that my microphone was plugged in and on, but it wasn't switched to camera mode. It was still in the mode where I used to edit on my laptop. So that way when I played back my footage, you guys couldn't hear a word I was saying. So love that for me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this Q&A. I've gotten a few questions that I would like to address and talk to you guys about. If I miss any questions or something that you guys are interested about learning, always follow me on down in the social media. I am on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. I have it all. So if you guys have any questions that I missed or you guys want to learn more about, then go ahead and message me through there. Sometimes I can answer them through there. Otherwise, I can do another video if you guys are interested. A little poll thingy where I had people ask me some questions. So I'm going to address a couple of those in today's video. First question that I had received was, how much money do you make on YouTube? And this is really hard to discuss because it's so different for everyone, but I will tell you how much I personally make, but I just want you guys to know that it heavily varies. I've known, or I shouldn't say known, but I've heard of YouTubers making $1,000, not even $100,000 for just one video, and that is insane, but it's so accurate. Some people can make, like, that's just the beginning. I heard it in a video somewhere. I think it was Jaclyn Hill. She was talking about how much YouTubers make, and she was saying that $100,000 for one video is just the start. Sometimes people, or including her, have been offered $1 million contract for a video and stuff like that. So, man, the money is there if you guys are up there, but let me tell you, I do not make anywhere near that, okay? For my income and my YouTube earnings, right now I am not where the requirement of subscribers are to do sponsorships and sponsored videos. I am currently sitting under 4,000 subscribers, and you have to be at 5,000, so I'm almost there. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe down below, okay? But I just wanted to mention that I do have a $100 threshold. It means is that I have $100 to meet, and once I do meet that $100 threshold, YouTube sends me that via checking, so it's automatic deposit. So it's kind of like a little part-time job for me right now, and it's really nice to have that little extra income. But I did start YouTube because of my health and my eczema journey, and I really wanted to help people with a similar skin condition, so that is not the reason why I started YouTube. I did not start for the money. I definitely don't want to start YouTube because of money, because I promise you, you will not make what you want to make when you first start. I promise you that. But and also with my $100 threshold, it really heavily depends on like the views and how consistent I'm uploading and stuff like that, and how fast I can meet my threshold. I do get paid through YouTube through ads, so I see those skippable or like those non-skippable ads throughout my videos, like whether it's in the beginning or the mid video or at the end. That is what I get paid through, so it is just a small increment that adds up, and then that will potentially go into my $100 threshold, and then that would be sent to me. So I've had so far throughout my 3 years of YouTube, I would say I've gotten a few $100s. So maybe like, oh my gosh, I've maybe had like 5 to 7 payments, so maybe like $500 to $700, and that's over a couple years. So I've had to say though, my threshold has been being able to be met a lot faster now that I've, you know, upgraded some of my equipment. I've gained some new subscribers and views, and I really have been tweaking with settings of my camera and just doing little things here and there that can really potentially help grow my channel and be more successful, because at first I was just doing it just because I liked doing it and I enjoyed that, but now I'm kind of really focusing and digging into the more business side of YouTube, so that's been really helping me a lot as well. Next question that I have here is, how did I get started and do I get paid? I just wanted to start YouTube. I felt like I just did not have the motivation to start, because I just felt like there was so many YouTubers at the time, and there still is, and there's just like so much competition and so many topics that were already talked about. Like I was always like, well, what am I going to film? What am I going to talk about? But I decided to really just go with my passion, which was a lot about makeup and health and fitness and my eczema and stuff like that. So I just really talk about what I enjoy, and that is why I started. But to actually start my YouTube channel, all I did was just YouTube how to start a YouTube channel. So I would literally just go into the search bar and just search how to start a YouTube channel, and I would just follow the steps. I think a YouTube channel is pretty much like starting any other social media, so whether it's like Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. It's just gonna ask you for all your demographic information, so like your address, your phone number, your name, your age, like everything that you would enter for any type of other social media. So it's really not hard to start a YouTube channel. It's just more like the business side of things and entering your tax information and oh my gosh, what else? And like actually editing and like filming and stuff like that is what's going to be more hard. Starting a channel is not really what's hard. It's just being able to get comfortable behind a camera and filming videos, creating ideas, and just being creative is what really is going to get people. My next question was, what camera do you use and how do you edit? So currently my camera that I'm using is the EOS Rebel T6i. It is a Canon camera, so it's just like one of the DSLR cameras. It's just one of those chunkier looking professional cameras. So I did take a lot of money, invest into a nicer camera. When I first started YouTube, all I used was my iPad to edit my first video. Well, actually my first couple videos, and then I switched over to using an iPhone, and that worked just as well. Over time I did upgrade my equipment just because I wanted to, but you guys do not need a fancy camera or fancy lighting. Honestly, all you need is a phone and to sit in front of a window during daytime and use the natural light. And honestly, those are some of the best videos that I've ever made. So you don't need anything crazy to film videos. So currently, but I used to have what was a Mac desktop, and that desktop already had previously installed a software called iMovie. And iMovie I've used pretty much up until just recently, and it was a free program, so I just abused the heck out of it and just took advantage of that program as much as I could until I could get something else. So I purchased a laptop recently, and with that laptop I had my boyfriend install the software that I'm using now. Is called the Vegas Pro, and that is a program that costs a couple $100. I think it's over $300. Know anyone who is pretty techie like my boyfriend? He installed that software for free. So definitely look into that if you guys have anyone that may be able to hook you up. But that is pretty much it for my editing and what camera I use. The next thing I wanted to talk about here, or not my YouTube demographics, but my YouTube analytics. So what this is, it just basically tells you who watches your videos and like what age they are and where they're from. So the first thing I'll start off with is the gender of my audience is pretty much all females. I've had it change up a little bit with a few males here and there, but typically it's just normally like 100% females. Just because I am beauty and health related, a lot of my viewers are females, but I feel like that might change quite a bit when I start doing more nursing videos and talking about some of my pre-nursing classes and terminology and tips for nursing schools. So when that comes around, I feel like that definitely will change. As for age, almost 60% of my viewers are from the ages 18 through 24, which makes really sense because that's my age range. And I've went through beauty school and high school, and some of the workplaces I worked at were a lot of people who were my age. And then a lot of the other 40% is people who are a little older than I am, so it's between the ages 25 and 34. And that also makes a lot of sense because I work with a lot of people who are a little older than me now currently, and a lot of parents of like the friends that I used to go to school with, or like even my parents watch my videos, so sometimes that can range around there as well. And I believe that's pretty much it that I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys really like this type of video and I didn't really answer some of your questions, or you guys have questions that you didn't mention but you want me to talk about, you guys can message me through social media. Otherwise, you can comment down below and I can do a future video, or even just message you privately if you message me on social media. So definitely do that if you guys are interested. But that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys have not yet already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.